Hi, Aries. Welcome to Starseed Tarot and Living. I hope all of you are doing great. I just wanted to show you really quick. You can't really see it, but it's cottage cheese, 1 cup of cottage cheese blended in a blender with the juice of 1 lime and 1 teaspoon of Splenda. And that's all it is. And you blend it till it's like a mousse. And then I put sugar-free white chocolate on top and a tiny bit of granola. And this is like a breakfast because it's really high protein and low fat, low sugar. You don't even know how amazing this is. I also had an egg white. I had a quarter of an egg white waffle and I put some of this on top. Um, with some sugar-free syrup. So just like a little bit of sugar-free syrup. This stuff is amazing. I kid you not. Like, I wouldn't have believed it. I saw videos on the cottage cheese mousse, and I was like, no, that looks disgusting. There's one where you can put cocoa powder, Splenda, sugar-free, sugar-free melted chocolate on top, put it in the fridge, it hardens up. The sugar-free chocolate hardens up in like 20 minutes or less. It's seriously like with the lime, it's like a key lime pie. It's insane. You don't even know. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for you, Aries. Because weight loss is hard when you don't like any of the weight loss foods. It's like I've been watching Chloe Ting, and not all, but most of her stuff is very low cal and high protein and tasty. So let's see. I mean, yeah, I could eat that whole bowl, but it's so rich that you can't really eat it all. And it's low fat cottage cheese. You could do non fat, but in the blender, or 1 cup with 1 lemon or 1 lime, juice of 1 lime. You could also do double it. You could do 2 cups and 2 limes and 2 teaspoons of Splenda. It's seriously so incredible. Mmm. Mmm. You don't even know. Okay, let's see what's coming in for Aries. For today, what's coming in for Aries today? What is your role in a group here? This feels very exclusive. The Empress is in the crossing, a matriarch, a mom, or a high value person, fertility, abundant, surprise, and 5 of Cups. Wow, okay. There's sadness around. It could be guilt, like feeling bad. Um, there's someone who's expecting something from you. They're 3 of Wands. Your energy's Queen of the Earth. You're afraid that there will be a 5 of Swords, someone who like very angry about something. It's like they expect something here, but on your mind is 5 of Cups. Like, well, I feel sad. I feel like I've lost. And 2 of Coin, you negotiate, you evaluate and appraise, but you also defend yourself. What is the outcome here for Aries? Show us the outcome. Page of Wands, you're excited, thrilled. Page of Wands, but with an 8 of Cups, walking away, leaving something behind. What's coming in? Page of Pentacles, Magician, solutions, manifestation, manipulation sometimes, defending or blocking. Okay, what is the Three of Wands here? What did someone make their mind up? Okay, Two of Swords. Not having the info, not knowing. How does this play out for Aries in the end? The Knight of Water. Feelings are expressed. Okay. And what is this feeling expressed? The Sun on the Justice. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's someone who you will be negotiating and evaluating with. There is an Empress, a goddess, or worth or value in the cross to an exclusive or agreed uh, commitment, team type of commitment, like joining, signing up for something exclusive or committed to. So let's see. Your energy is a page at the end of it. You feel excited and thrilled, looking forward to something. Find out the truth. Okay. Ace of the Swords, Nine of the Coin. There's something about your own value or state of being or worth that's being your own quality that is being in or that's in the cross to this. What someone is trying to manipulate. What's on your mind? Queen of Air, an Empress. Okay, there's something about value, feminine, divine feminine, matriarch energy. Okay. What's going on in the future? Justice. Okay, again. So I saw justice flip a few times. Something needs to be made fair. Your energy is a king, mature, grown leader. There is a Five of Cups, and it's around an emperor. Okay, so there's something around power, authority, alpha, father. There's some disappointment. You fear Nine of Swords, Queen of Water to a Ten of Swords. What's the outcome here for Aries, Sun, Moon? Victory, the hero's victory. What is this hero's victory or this announcement? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so something is about wish fulfillment, personal satisfaction, and wish fulfillment. Why is someone Five of Cups here? Why is someone Five of Cups? The devil. Oh my gosh. Eight of Cups. Walking away from the devil, walking away from something binding, controlling. Um, Kind of toxic. What's the justice here? Okay, there's something very there's Five of Wands, competing and filled with conflict, and Knight of Fire, rushing in and rushing out. There is hostility in a situation. Somebody wants to walk away or they are walking away from a toxic scenario of some kind. On your mind is Queen of Air. It could be you giving your opinions, saying no. Uh, your energy is in charge and mature. King energy. So you're ruling over your own household at the very least. But you end up as a page. There's something that excites you, makes you feel thrilled, and Nine of Cups, happy. So let's see what we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, North Node, The Wheel of Fortune turning. Fate, destiny, and change. Knight of Cups in the cross. Feelings are expressed. Knight of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. There's something where you could choose to be silent or quiet and not give your opinion here. You do come in nine of cups energy. You're happy, you're satisfied. Okay, there's a page of wands around. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Excited, thrilled. It shows you're wanting to seven of fire. Use your Mars energy, defend yourself. And what's the outcome? Chariot and discovery. Okay, so your mind's made up. Most likely going forward, whatever's in your path, you're overcoming. Strength. It takes a lot of strong character. The world and the sun. You've reached a goal, and there's a Queen of Air. There's someone here who is giving their opinion, advice, the law, and under this is Five of Wands, competitive, conflict-filled energies. Why are you the Chariot, determined to go forward? I think it's you've achieved a goal. Five of Swords. Somebody is feeling like they want to win no matter what the cost. It could be taken personally. It could be something where resentment has built up. The moon on the Three of Pentacles. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Somebody feels uncomfortable with the Tower and the Devil. There is something filled with conflict, toxic energy. Okay. There's something where you feel like you want to fight back. Like you feel like you want to stand up and defend your position. However, there's an energy of I'm satisfied, I'm happy, things are going my way. So, let's see what we have. Another thing you could put that cottage cheese mousse on is you could make overnight oats and use it as a little bit of a topper on top. But oats are so carby. That's my only thing. Like everybody's eating the overnight oats, but they're like a lot of carbs. It's like eating a bowl of pasta. Although it's good for you, it has fiber, but it's like eating a bowl of pasta in the morning, unless you're gonna go run 5 miles right away, like which I don't. So I saw someone who's a trainer or someone told me they're like, oats are a myth. And I was like, are they? And he was like, yeah, oats are so fattening. Hierophant. Okay, tradition with a page of wands. Maybe a messenger. It could be a younger individual. The chariot. Okay, mine's made up, overcoming obstacles. There's a commitment here with the Three of Pentacles. This is something that continues and develops. Okay, for some reason in the past, you've got Seven of Water a couple of times. You're confused about the choice or options because there's a variety. There's many things going on at one time. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you don't really know how you feel about a situation that involves commitment. The world. Okay, so you come into the future position of great successes. Great, your goal is achieved. Okay, your energy is being affected by a coin and 10 of wands. Your energy is, what is Aries energy coming into this? Queen of wands. Okay, that makes more sense. You could be innocent in something. There's a Queen of wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Um, your energy's Page of Cups. You feel very innocent. What's going on around you? Or what are you hoping for? Strength. It's a test of your strength. There's 10 of swords. Ace of cups. Strong, powerful emotions. Why is someone 10 of wands? Why is someone 10 of wands around Aries? A king of the wands, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. There is a match to your energy. What's coming into the future here? What is the future? The world. What is the world? Eight of, okay, so we have Mercury through fire, passionate messages, and a king of the swords, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody being very straightforward, bold. What is this outcome about? Ace of Cups. The Nine of Coin, doing something independently on your own with your own resources. Queen of Air, being smart, giving your opinion. What is this Nine of Coin? Two of Cups. You come to an understanding, an agreement. You are in harmony with another person here. So you're doing something on your own that you feel strongly about, but you have an understanding with someone else. What is this about? It's about a negotiation. It's about a Two of Pentacles, an appraisal, an evaluation, something that develops into more. So what are you going to do there? You have to be very specific and particular. And High Priestess, do you have to have the receipts, or you already do have the receipts, but your energy is quiet, silent, you know, and Ten of Pentacles, having everything invested in one place to give you a solid foundation long term. And there's a water sign queen here and Four of Swords. So there is this energy of cutting off communication, not speaking. Two of Swords, not having the information based on the past, surprises. And then we have here evaluating. Maybe it's something that you can't afford. With Two of Pentacles, you're trying to evaluate whether it's worthwhile or whether you can afford it or how much is it going to cost you. Um, I see your energy more though, Aries, as Page of Cups, Queen of Wands. You're like, I'm legitimately interested in this. And yet I need to juggle my time, my money, my resources. So that's where you start to evaluate what's going on there. The Page of Cups. How are you this very sweet, psychic, um what is that like? That is like Page of Cups to a Queen of Air is like it's like your first day on the job and someone is just ruthless underneath. And you're feeling like you have to defend yourself. Seven of fire from a five of fire. highly competitive. Page of Cups is like, I mean no harm. Um, I'm sweet, I'm kind, but I'm not naive. It's like I have a sense of wonder, innocence, and purity, and underneath is a shrewd, someone very shrewd, Queen of the Swords. That's like someone who's been hurt. They raise their sword in defense. On your mind, three of water. Will other people feel? How do other people feel? You're considering how will other people feel? It's not quite enough based on what you would lose. So it's like if there's something you would risk and the risk outweighs the reward, you might be considering like reevaluating. Like that is not, there's something where the risk outweighs reward. 10 of Swords, wow. It's quite stressful due to a variety of things. 10 of Swords is like over a long time. Your energy is sun. You're coming in positive and optimistic. 10 of Swords also means the situation would close out. It would be done. Not the death, but this scenario would be over. Okay, I just said not the death, but here's the death. The 13 is the death. So I have this situation closing out or ending. Okay, the end. Moving on. A Knight of Cups. You want to be Knight of Cups. You're like, I want to be friendly and kind and persuasive, or, but Two of Swords. I don't have the information. I don't know. And it's mentally conflicting. So you come into a Two of Cups. You come into like, well, do we both understand? Do we both agree? And the Ten of Cups too. It's the most of what it could be. Um, family or something where it's the most of what it could be. Knight of Earth, Page of Air. Somebody's curious, asks questions, wants to know, is kind of like blunt, rude, or curious, like spying. What comes in with this Three of Cups? The Knight of Air. So somebody gets upset. They're trying to get their point across by being um, ruthless. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's also an Earth Queen here, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And there's something being held back, protected, or blocked off. There could be two women here who are very, who threaten, like not threaten, but they are very, trying to cause drama in your life. What's the death here? What's the death? What is the death? There it is. Tempered and strength. Okay, so we have Leo and Sagittarius. We have this energy of trying to remain neutral but being strong and then closing out the cycle. What is Two of Cups, 10 of Cups? Again, it's Two of Coin. You negotiate. There's someone who's very resentful, hateful. They're quite pissed off even. Five of Air, Two of Three of Wands. They've made up their mind, evaluating the return on the investment, getting the truth about this Water King, Five of Cups to an Eight of Cups, feeling sad, disappointed over someone walking away. What is the evaluation here? High Priestess, silence. Being quiet, not saying anything. Eight of Fire, Mercury through the fire. strong, fiery messaging. Okay, we have the Lovers. So we have here reconciling based on the past and the Page of Air. There is someone who causes like trouble. It could be like a snitching energy, somebody who's put in a position that's uncomfortable, a fire king, wanting to do something on your own, and then the wheel of fortune turns. There's two queens here with a Knight of Swords and High Priestess and the evaluation. So there's two women who are involved in this energy. One could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The other one is an Aries, a Leo, and a Sag. And I don't think those are your energies. Your energy comes in with the sun. You're shining the light on everything. You are Page of Cups. Now, some of you could be innocent. You know, there could be something where you were falsely accused by two women, because they're very prominently showing up in the reading. Falsely accused by two women, and this cycle is closing out with the death. So, what is this all about? Show us again. Okay. So we have here the Strength card. Something is a test of your strength. It's quite difficult emotionally, physically. There is the Chariot, determined to go forward. Mind is made up. Ten of Pentacles, long-term commitments, family, friends, and community. The Sun. See, you come in with this shining the lamp on everything. Exposing. Happy. Past energy, Seven of Cups. Confused about choices or options. Feeling overwhelmed. Six of Cups, based on the past. And Five of Coins. Something's not quite enough. Insufficient. You have a tower. Wow, okay. And a world. A goal will be met. But it's also Ten of Swords. It closes out a cycle. There's an Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person may have held something back, blocked it off, or protected it. But what is your outcome here? Five of Cups to a Five of Coin. There's something that doesn't. How does this play out for Aries? Something's not quite enough. You feel maybe guilty, sad, or like you're missing something. Okay, we have 555. Somebody's angry. They take something personally, and the death. Okay, so there is something about closing out a cycle, ending a situation, hangman. There's a water queen, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be something where you're let out of a situation. What is Ten of Swords? Okay, it's Eight of Fire, Mercury energy with other people committed, and Four of Cups refusing, and Eight of Cups walking away, and freedom. So we have the Moon on the Justice reversed. What is the Tower? Someone rushes in with the Knight of Swords, making threats, getting their point across, and the Star reversed. Someone can't heal, can't recover. Page of Cups reversed would be like somebody phony or being phony in some way. Freedom. Ten of Cups reversed and Five of Wands. There's fighting around a situation. Other people are in disagreement. There's a lot of conflict. There's broken promises. But for you here, Aries, you come into everything you want to need. With that Five of Cups, though, there is maybe some guilt that you're feeling. What is going on there? Show us the Knight of Cups. the Page of Wands. Somebody, this is like if somebody else quits or if somebody else gives up, they blame you. Yeah, but you're coming in with the Sun. Future energy is Emperor. This person lied or has been lying. There's a Seven of Swords reversed. And what's the outcome? The Moon and the Two of Swords. Something is trying to be like swept under the rug or hidden. This Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And there's a Nine of Cups for your energy. There's something very satisfying. Why is someone's Seven of Swords reversed? Why is that there? Because there's a secret in this person's Page of Swords. They're curious, they're wanting to know, wanting to ask questions. Okay. This looks like a cover up that you didn't want to be a part of or you won't be a part of. And it almost seems like there's a couple of women around this cover up who want the situation to be covered up. There's a fire and an earth and a water. There might even be three women who want this situation covered up. All right, let's see what we got here. Aries, Sun, Moon, the truth. In the Moon with an Eight of Rods, okay, accelerating. About a Five of Coin, and somebody's asking questions, curious. Page of Swords. What's underneath this? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, someone capable, confident. Eight of on your mind, Eight of Cups, giving up, walking away, leaving something behind. The goal has been achieved. Okay. What's in the past? A Water King, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Wow, your energy goes through a tower. You're shocked, you're surprised. Something's been discovered or found out here. Okay, there is a hater or someone who is kind of resentful or hateful towards someone else. There is a Hierophant on a Queen of Water. So there is tradition, order, procedures. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone's under a lot of pressure. And what is this? Page of Cups, innocent, sweet, maybe good news. Two of Pentacles. We have negotiating, evaluating. Two of Wands. Which direction am I going? Ten of Pentacles. Long-term commitments, solid foundations, and Four of Wands. This is what you expected. What comes in with the Tower for Aries here? What comes in with the Tower? Surprise. Ace of Fire. Okay. And what comes in with the Ace of Fire? A Water Queen, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have Magician. Someone's manipulating. Maybe you're staying out of that energy. There's a commitment here. Three of Pentacles. Other people committed or paid. Why is something discovered here with the Hermit? Someone has Ten of Swords and Knight of Cups. They come forward with their feelings, but there is a painful ending. And then maybe somebody feels betrayed. We have the Chariot. You're determined to overcome, to go forward. Someone's made up their mind. The Death on the healing. Okay, so somebody closes out the cycle, quits, is fired, whatever. I don't believe it's you though, because you come out of this happy. Okay, let's see. We have coming in the oracles. Spirit, please show us for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Wow, sudden wealth in an occupation. Many of you are like coming into something very, very positive as far as your job goes. So this is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time.